falling back on my like training to become a counselor, stuff like that, we would have done a lot of role plays. Now the video, you can see now that it's not that kind of role play. You're not dressed as a French maid and I'm not dressed as a sailor, so it's not that kind of role play. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to like start off with like a scenario for you. Okay, and then I'm going to tell you what I do and you tell me what you do and then what you'd like me to do, etc, etc.
Okay, this is great because I genuinely didn't know what
No,
was
you didn't, because I wanted
list of stuff there.
Yes, you have a list of stuff there.
And we probably won't even look at that list.
I'm looking at number 11 there and it says sex with a question mark. So let's go.
Yes or no?
Let's get straight to number 11. No, right, okay, so I'm going to give you a scenario, like, and you're going to have to kind of help me out in this one because full disclosure, I'm not on Tinder. I'm not a big believer in it. Okay. That's for another episode, I suppose. But for the purposes of this, right?
I am on Tinder. Okay. Okay.
So you can inform me about this, how that works. Okay. Okay, so you and I are matched on Tinder.
Are we?
Just now.
I was like, geez, Patrick, I didn't realise. No, we're not really.
No, we're not really. This is all hypothetical. Okay. Yeah. So we've just matched on Tinder. Okay. Okay. So I get a notification. You actually told me, like, how does super like work? Because like, again, I haven't been on Tinder in 3 years.
So on Tinder, super likes, you get one a day.
Right.
I think you get one a day.
What does it mean for me? Like, if I super like you,
you really like me more than you liked the other girls that you've seen on Tinder that day.
Well, what's the difference?
It's you're just giving away this one like.
Oh, so like you're that special person on that one day.
Yes.
And can you super like me?
Yes, but I would never do that.
Why? Actually, here we go, straight into it. Why would you never super like anybody?
I would just not want to come on too strong to a guy, and I
But this is Tinder.
Super likes are a bit creepy. Okay, there we go. I said it. They're a little bit creepy.
Right.
I don't think girls really like them.
Have you been super liked?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Well, funny thing is, a guy that super liked me, I've had a few dates with him. So, okay, maybe I'm backtracking slightly, but he didn't seem creepy.
So this, okay, we'll come back to this later because it's very relevant to some of this, my opinions on certain things. Yeah. No, you don't have to backtrack. Yeah. But that kind of comes back to what I'm saying, like certain, like maybe you want a guy to do a certain thing, but he doesn't do it, and you're questioning why he wouldn't do it. And then like, but you just said if a guy super likes you, sometimes it comes off as kind of creepy. But does that depend on the guy? If a very good looking guy super likes you, you're like, ooh. But if you know, a guy that looks like something
Quasimodo.
I wasn't going to use that, but let's go with that. If Quasimodo super likes you, you're just like, ugh, good luck.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay. It is a little bit like that.
And do you have to actually match with the person to find out that they super liked you?
No, you can see it. They're highlighted in blue.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So for this scenario, have I or have I not super liked you? Would you prefer if I did or I didn't?
I'd prefer if you didn't.
Right.
Okay.
So we're just a straightforward old-fashioned match on Tinder.
Old-fashioned match on Tinder.
Okay. So would you so I've swiped you right first, okay? Now you've seen me and you've swiped right, so you discover it's a match.
Okay.
Okay. Now you're looking at my photos, you're reading my profile, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And like you like let's pretend you like what you see.
Okay.
I have a decent. I hope that's nothing to worry about. I have a decent bit of a profile. You know what I mean? Some funny stuff, whatever.
Yes.
So you like. Okay. Would you then, in any circumstances, message me first? On if we're matched on Tinder, I haven't gotten the alert yet. I haven't looked at my phone. I'm not going to look at my Tinder until later on tonight.
I would say the chances are very slim.
Why?
I have done it.
Okay. And what would you send? What would you say? So you're going to message me. Now, if I
if I did message you, I would
say if you did message me, what would you say? Do you have like a funny, cute opener or just how's it going?
Usually I would get a message. I usually would get the message, or else they would message. Okay. Nobody would message.
Well, we'll flip it, but like if you like the look of me and you say, okay, I like this guy.
Yes. Okay. I would probably say, hey, probably say something about their photos. Where is that photo? That looks like a lovely, you know, hill that you're hiking there. Whatever you're doing in the photo. Or
who are all those kids? Who's that girl?
Who's your one that you cut out?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd probably mention
which one of those guys
bio,
are you?
Something about their bio. So maybe to be honest, if they have something funny in their bio, that's very attractive.
Okay.
Funny is very attractive.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd probably use something out of their bio, and try and make a joke about that with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if I was to message you first, what would you like? You say funny is very important, so like open with a joke. A smart comment. Like I see like there's if you Google it, like you see all of these like Tinder banter stuff, like as in. I don't know, from like an inappropriate joke to like what Easter egg you're getting this year to like who's your favorite wrestler, all this kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you what like if I sent you, what Easter egg are you getting for Easter? Would you just look at that and say he's an immature pleb? Good luck, or would you be like ha ha ha? Oh, Cadbury's Dairy Milk, and then we start from there, or would you expect me to say hi? How's it going? Glad we're matched. Any crack? How are you? Where were you on that mountain in your profile? I don't know. Like, what would you expect? What would be the good?
I love a good funny line.
Like
something to really grab my attention. When I look at my Tinder and pick one.
Yeah, go for it. Actually.
Okay, 1 second now. We'll find a good one. Is the remote for this laptop around, and we'll just make sure we're recording.
I think we are. I think that's just the TV has gone into standby.
I won't mention any names. The last guy that has messaged me, I haven't seen this, said, "What's your favourite song?" So that's would be a good
for
one.
You.
Not bad. That's
and
good.
Does your Tinder profile include the fact that you're into music and you're a singer and all that sort of stuff?
Yes, it says I'm a singer.
Okay.
So my Tinder profile would be very straight. I don't say much on it. Anna, singer. And then actually I just have...
Can I have a look at you?
Yeah, you can, yeah. Does that look like me? Do I look like my pictures, Patrick?
Oh, Christ.
No.
Yes, you do. Okay, second one, a lot of boob going on straight away in a bathing suit. You're giving me the death stare right there.
Okay, but do you not like that?
No, I don't like it. But like that would get you a lot of swipes, I'd say.
Yeah.
You're on a mountain there.
Yeah,
you're
I
sporty.
Show that I'm into outdoors.
Okay. You have hot friends.
Okay.
A good, okay. Actually, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
You like my Tinder. And then my line on my bio on my Tinder, it's probably not great really, but it just says, all those flaws you have, own them. That's what you love about you. Because I find if a guy doesn't own his flaws, that is the biggest turn off to me. So I'm basically telling guys, own your flaws.
Okay.
It's not really saying I love you, but...
Can I see that for a second? Because I just want to make sure I get... No, the
actual bio, it's there.
Okay. I wouldn't like the...
You wouldn't like that?
That. No, I wouldn't.
Why wouldn't you like that?
Because it tells me that you're a meme head.
Oh, really?
As in, like, okay, you and I were... if we had a fight... You're going to put up a lot of memes on Instagram and Facebook. Like
I made that up myself.
If you have a girl, like treat her like a queen, all this kind of stuff, and I can't be dealing with that.
Okay, so I might just take that off.
So that for me, no, you don't have to, because obviously you met a nice guy through Tinder, and you were a big believer in Tinder. But if I saw that, I'd be like, okay, daily feckin' Jay Shetty quotes, can't be dealing with it. Sorry, good luck.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
So what would you like to see in a girl's bio?
Just a little bit of basic information and just a funny line.
Okay.
That for me is too like.
It's too light.
It's too, like I said, mem junkie. As in, like, okay, I read something on the internet that's gonna.
And I honestly, that's my own. I
well,
made that up.
Fair play to you. You should put
put
your name underneath it. Okay, so now we're chatting, right? Okay.
Okay.
So we're getting on well. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. Yeah.
Okay. How long before I should ask you out? Because I asked before we were recording here, you would never ask a guy out because you're traditional.
Yes.
So I have to ask you out in this. So how long before, like, it becomes beating around the bush, or you're thinking like, oh Jesus, ask me out already type of thing? How long of flirting and talking?
I would say flirting for maybe 2-3 days, and then ask for my number. So
ask
WhatsApp,
for the number.
We'll change to WhatsApp.
Ah, okay. Alright.
And then we change to WhatsApp. Like maybe have mentioned a drink, but not put it to me to hot and heavy. That'll turn me off if you're
too
put
forward.
it to me too forward. I'm just like, God, this guy is not. He's forgetting the middle bit here. Getting to know each other by text. Okay. So the next step for me would be WhatsApp, and once I move down to WhatsApp with them, there's very little chance I'm going to not message them back. But when I'm on Tinder, there's a very high chance I could just ghost you.
You're dealing with ghost you,
as you'd say. Yeah, that's your word.
Okay, so you're dealing with the blue ticks.
Then when we move to WhatsApp, I'd have more respect.
Okay.
To be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you wouldn't want to be WhatsApping me for much more than 3 or 4 days until you'd say.
So after 2 days of good banter, we're moving to WhatsApp.
Yes.
On day 3, we're chatting on WhatsApp, and then it's time for me to say any interest in going for an old drink. Or
yes, definitely. You could even do it day 1 or 2 on WhatsApp, but because I'd be busy or you'd be busy, it could take a week or 2 to meet up.
But it's for you. That's like a bridge you have to get from. You won't, like, if you start asking for the drink on Tinder. Is that like
you could mention that, God, we must get a drink sometime. What's your number there? And
Yeah, okay.
I wouldn't arrange the whole thing. I don't know why I'm not comfortable arranging the whole thing on Tinder.
Okay.
I feel like it's a little bit more personal on WhatsApp, and I kind of trust them more or something. I'm not sure why. Okay. Don't take my advice on that, girl. Just as a WhatsApp.
I'm saying,
trustworthy.
Do we go for a drink, or I'm saying, do you want to have a date? Do you want to go for dinner? What am I saying?
I'd say a drink or a coffee.
Okay.
An hour long, in or around first date.
Specific.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can lengthen it or you can shorten it. You see that.
So drink or coffee? Does that the difference between? Is there a difference between a drink and a coffee? Is like a drink. Okay, I'm more attracted to you. I feel safer with you. Coffee is during the day. We're definitely going to be going home or going back to our jobs afterwards.
Yeah.
Drink might turn into nightclub, might turn into restaurant, might turn into bedroom. Is there a difference between asking someone to go for a drink? As in, if I said, okay, so if you're not sure about me yet, and I said you want to go for a drink, if you're not sure about me, are you going to say let's have a coffee? Or are you going to say no, I'm busy that night, but I can meet you for a coffee during the day because you want to kind of suss me out a little bit first?
Yeah, I'd probably prefer just meet you to have a quick suss out. Even if it was only for half an hour for a coffee, and then...
In what circumstances so are you going to go straight, yes, let's go for a drink?
What usually happens, because I live in the country, not that I go on that many Tinder dates, but what I find is you kind of say you're going for a drink, but then everyone's driving. So you might have one drink and then a coffee, or, So rarely have I gone out on the lash on my first date, because unless they're going to come to my local in Portrush, I don't see how we're going to go on the lash without me organising taxis or a hotel stay in, and
Okay, so for the purposes of this exercise, are we going for a drink or are we going for coffee?
Let's go for coffee.
Oh, Christ. Okay, let's go for coffee. So, meeting you so I'm in Limerick, you're in Portrush. I'll meet you in Nina for a coffee, and then we'll sit down and have the chats. Yeah. Yeah. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. No, you have a face.
Yeah, I wouldn't like meeting someone in my town that I work in, and
let's go with that. Yeah. Why not? Is it to be seen by other people?
That people think I'm on a date. I don't know
why.
I don't know.
But you are on a date.
I find that very uncomfortable.
Let's talk about that. Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
Why do you not want other people to see? Is there something there
it's just cringe or something, or it's? I don't know why it is. You're right.
But you're reading minds. You're thinking someone's going to see you having a coffee with a man and think.
Yeah.
But what in your mind is wrong with that? That you don't want people to know that.
Actually, if I saw someone on a date, I wouldn't care. But I don't know why I care what people think. I just do.
This is probably a deeper conversation, so we'll move on, right?
Yeah.
So when we're not meeting in Nina, I have no problem. I'll meet you in Limerick.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. So right, where
are we going on this?
we'll go to the Buttery in Limerick. Shout out to the Buttery there.
Yeah. Free coffees.
If I should,
Patrick Mallochny comes on a date to the Buttery.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So what time?
So we go at 7:30.
In the evening.
Oh well, yeah. Sorry, Buttery might be closed.
Yeah. So like if it's coffee, it has to be the day.
Okay, so like.
Or like we can go
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So our first date is in the buttery at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I turn up for our day date in the buttery at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
What should I be wearing?
What you're wearing now is lovely.
Really?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, t-shirt, jeans.
What should I not be wearing then? Tracksuit bottoms?
A tracksuit, yeah. You shouldn't be wearing a tracksuit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
That's probably...
So is it saying that I'm a knack, or is it saying that I didn't make an effort?
You didn't make an effort.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you be wearing for this day date in the buttery?
Probably jeans and a nice top. Go real country
yeah,
now.
right. Nice top, okay.
Jeans and a nice top. And
boobs
probably
or no boobs?
Flats. Maybe small bit of cleavage, but nothing heavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Same here.
Yeah.
Right.
What
okay.
would you like a girl to be wearing?
If we're like, do you know what? Honestly, if we're meeting for coffee in the middle of the day, I have no expectations about what she's going to be wearing.
Yeah.
As long as she's not wearing her pajamas and Uggs and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Then no. Honestly, like she could be coming from her job, so she could be in her work uniform.
Yeah.
Although probably not in her work uniform.
Yeah.
But jeans and a nice top is fine by me.
Okay.
So, but I wouldn't be kind of like judging the outfit if it was day at coffee. Okay.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't either. But a tracksuit would be a little bit lazy. I just wouldn't advise that. If someone
I agree
was
with
looking
you.
for advice on what to wear, I wouldn't wear a tracksuit.
Agreed. Okay, so we're having the chats on our first date, which is coffee in the butter.
Okay.
Right. So what are we talking about? Because as I said, this is our first date, so let's not touch exes or relationship history or like anything like that.
No.
Okay. You had a very funny story about a girl who was on a date with a guy and he couldn't think of the name of a restaurant, so he rang his ex and asked her the name of the restaurant.
And she was just out of there.
Don't do that.
That was a no-no. Do not ring your ex on a first date or any date ever, actually.
Okay.
Bless you.
So in order for you...
No problem.
Come on in, we'll get your opinion here. So, describe this first date. What could be very good and what could be very bad?
So, on a first date, I would say just get a feel for someone. It's hard because everybody's a little bit nervous.
Mm-hmm.
No matter who you are, you're a little bit nervous, no matter how confident you are in day-to-day life. So, accept awkward silences if there is a few. Of course, there's going to be. And I would say just try and suss. Like if your values are your family, if your values are, if you love... Well, I love Christmas. I would always think that's a big deal. I'd ask somebody, do they love Christmas? You know,
okay.
And that answer would be important to me.
Right.
Even though to someone else.
I love Christmas.
Oh, do you? Oh, great. Okay, so that's good. I'd be like, this is going well.
I'd then show you pictures of my house at Christmas time because we decorate it all out like a hotel.
Yeah.
So boom, I've got you.
yeah. I mean, second date there in the back.
Okay, so I'm going to throw. So here's me. Right, this is my thinking here. So we're getting on very well. We're having good chats. We're kind of clicking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, do you want to get another coffee?
Oh, now while we're here.
While we're here, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, will we get it in takeaway cups and go for a walk?
That is a great idea. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
see, not my first.
Guys, not his first rodeo.
No, it's not. So I'm saying, okay, will we get in takeaway cups and just go for a walk around town?
Lovely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a nice day. Let's do that.
Boom. Okay, we're out the gap. We're walking around town.
The date's
The date's going
going well.
well. We're chatting. I'm asking you, tell me something really interesting or outrageous about yourself. So, you made a face there, and I'm like,
because I'm like, oh God, the pressure. I find when people on dates say things like that, I know it's a good thing to say, but I feel pressure and I can't think of anything. My mind goes blank because I get nervous, and it's like stage fright.
So have I just fucked up by asking you that?
You probably have fucked up your own opinion on me.
No,
because
I
won't have anything good to say. You could ask me what my favourite band.
But I'm not going to ask you unless I like you. I'm going to, because this is going good. I wouldn't have pitched the walk unless I liked you and I thought that this was like, this girl is interesting and I'm enjoying talking to her. Because if you're boring me to tears or like you're very very hard to talk to or like, I found, right, because like
Will we put back on the camera? What do you think? I'll have a look at it.
Okay, yeah. If do you think you can figure out how to work?
He told us. I don't think you're listening.
Probably not. It's typical me. Okay, so. Well, I'll say rabbiting here while you're doing that. Anyway, yeah, it's back.
Are we back? We're
okay.
Back. I'm the sound technician / camera woman here. So yeah, we're back. Okay. We mentioned earlier on, right? I have qualified. I have worked as a counsellor, but I find if I tell that to some people on a first date, they're intimidated by it, and they will go, "Are you reading me right now? Are you judging me on what I'm saying and stuff like that?" And no is the answer. No, fuck no. You're not.
No, absolutely not. But that's often one that people would be a little bit thrown off by. So I find sometimes you'll say it just so they don't think that because of what the extracurricular stuff that I do, like the modeling and the Instagram stuff and all that sort of stuff. There's a tendency I think for people to think that I've nothing going on upstairs. So sometimes if I'm sensing that, I'll almost I have an honours degree, and there's a little bit more to me than you know about.
I would definitely throw that out on a date. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but again, if it's not, I'm not feeling it, and it's not, I'm not connecting with the person, then look, sure, this was lovely, but I'm sorry, I really have to go. I have to pick someone up at the airport. Okay. So
is that the line?
Well, it's one of many. But
yeah.
So shall we look? I'll give you a call.
Yeah.
It was lovely. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
No kiss.
Okay.
Not even a handshake. So good luck.
You don't even kiss on the cheek.
But if you don't like the person, there's going to be no second date. Then and I've learned this from experience.
Yeah.
Then don't give them. You almost have to be a little bit kind of cold in the ending of it, so that they're not expecting you.
Yeah.
That they're not getting married to you in their head.
Yeah, and that's very.
And okay, I'm going to flip that on you. This isn't going well. You think I'm an absolute dope. Okay.
So would I give the sympathy snog at the end?
Do not kiss me.
No, I wouldn't. I thought you were asking me that.
No, I'm okay.
Someone went in for the snog, and I knew this was not going to happen again.
In the coffee shop?
No, outside or something like that, or after.
No, but okay. So let's. You do this then. I think it's going well. I said to you, do you want to go for the coffee? Do you want to go takeaway coffee and go for the walk? And you are thinking this guy is an absolute pleb. No.
Okay. Yeah.
Get out of that, so.
Yeah, I would say.
And end it.
I would love to, and I know I shouldn't do that, but I just want to get out of the situation.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that would be lovely, but I'm actually rushing. I have to get back. I have so much on this evening. But I really enjoyed it, and sure, send me an text or whatever. That's all lies, because I just want to get out of the situation.
Ghosty. Okay, so let's continue on that we're getting on well.
Yeah.
Right, so we've gone for our walk. It's been lovely. Okay. But we actually have to end this. Or we can say, do you want to go for a drink now?
You can do whatever you want.
But would you, are you conscious of that?
I'd love someone that was really...
a real spark there.
Come on, let's jump on a plane and go to... well, no one's going to do that, but I would like that in someone that they're a bit spontaneous. What? Fuck it. Will we go on the lash? And I'd be like, yeah,
would you go?
Oh, if I could, and I liked the person, having the crack, I would, but that has never really happened, so...
Okay.
I have liked people, but I've never gone
it's a
random lash with them.
Okay. We go for a few drinks.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, now we're going for a few drinks. But now... now they're going to come, we're getting on really, really well together, right?
We are absolutely... Let you know, though, for people listening, I think it's probably a bad idea to go for drinks. But I love bad ideas.
But here's the problem you're going to have. Here's the problem you're going to have now.
Yes.
How are you going to get home?
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
I would probably put my adult head on and be like, no. But
okay, but you just said you love spontaneity.
Yeah,
so I'm saying let's go. We go on the
get a taxi. Fuck it.
We go on the fucking lash. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's no way that this is going to say okay, we've had a few drinks now. We're really, really into each other. We probably had a little bit of a shift.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, do you want to come back to my house? Is there any way on that first date?
No way. Not a hope.
Okay. So, but now you're stuck.
The video can see this on the podcast.
The video can see this.
No, I definitely wouldn't. Look at my halo.
So now you're stuck with an €80 taxi home.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
Pay for the €80 taxi home.
Do you expect me to pay for some of that?
Oh, you know what? If you did, you'd be doing yourself great favours.
Okay.
And it's not the €80.
So, okay, I'm going to be a gentleman and I'm going to pay for your taxi. Yeah. I'm going to halo the taxi on my phone and pay for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I am in like...
You're in like...
such a hero, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
We're describing a great first date.
This is the greatest first date of all time.
Best first date ever, yeah.
Okay, if I don't text you to make sure you got home okay, minus points. Minus 1,000,000 points straight away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But anything more than that and I'm doing harm to myself, right? So like obviously I put a drunk you in a taxi home to flipping Portrush, which is 80 quid of a taxi home.
Yes.
I'm such a fucking hero, right? Now I give it an hour.
I think I'd give you the benefit of the doubt if I didn't have a text message when I got home, and the next morning I'd be like, oh, he just fell asleep. And
so you would give me the benefit of the doubt?
I would definitely, because of all the other effort you went to. But I would say, if I was to give advice to a guy, always text a girl and see, did she get home okay? Even if she just walked across the road and got in her front door. When you get home, just text her. It's just nice. It's respectful. And it means a lot to us.
I harken back to a story I told you in our first attempt at podcast. I lived with a fella, and like he used to go on Tinder dates, and he would come home from the Tinder date all loved up. Like he's like, I've met the one. She's amazing. I'm mad about her. He'd send her this big message. Oh my God, it was so nice to finally meet someone nice. You're perfect. All this sort of stuff. And they would not reply, and he'd never hear from them again. Now, maybe he was an absolute...
Well, maybe he was too nice.
Maybe he was shit on the date as well.
Yeah.
But like, he always... And like, we would plead with him, do not text this girl tomorrow. But you're saying you have to text the girl that night. Oh. So where's the line?
Oh. Okay. I would
now,
like
if you read up on this like
what
on
is the...
3 days, but I said this to you before, and you were like, if he waited 3 days...
No way. You would be literally blocked.
Why? You'd be blocked. That's a very extreme reaction.
But I don't block anyone. But I just think that's rude.
Why?
I don't know.
Because you've met me for the first time.
You're right. I'm not right here, but I don't know. I would be just gone crazy. You know me.
I do.
You know me. I would be. Now I wouldn't let you know I'm gone crazy. But I would be, and I just.
So 3 days, you would be like, fuck him. I'm not like.
Yeah, I can't believe I haven't heard from him. It's such a lovely date.
But I'm on the other side of that, thinking, right, I need to play this cool. I don't want to think that like.
I don't think anyone does the 3 day thing.
No, I would say 3 days is too long. I would say 2 max. The next day.
Okay, maybe not that night.
Now, in this circumstance, right, I put you in a taxi home to flipping Portrush. I would text you just to say, just making sure you got home okay. Yeah, thanks, had a great time.
Yeah, that's enough.
That's it. I would then
Don't text me the next morning then.
No, fuck no.
Yeah.
I would then wait maybe another day to and maybe say like, well, you recovered from the sesh of the night or whatever, and then start. But
that sounds about right.
Should I have organised a second date on the first date, or should I then wait until that second day to then say like, okay, I had a really good time the other night. Do you want to do this again soon?
For women's mental health, I think as soon as you can organise a second date, if you're feeling it and she's feeling it, organise it. It's just nicer. You know where you stand.
So this second date, tomorrow, next week, or
whenever you're both free again. I mean, I would usually just have a window of once a week that I could.
Okay, so we had this magic, brilliant date that went from a coffee at 3 o'clock in the Buttery to falling out of house, and give house a plug there.
Yeah.
At 2 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a Sunday. And then I text you that on the Sunday night to say, just making sure you got home okay. And you say, yeah, I had a lovely time, that's grand. On Tuesday, I'm starting to message you again.
Yeah.
Not in the morning. But I'm saying like...
Morning is nice, but...
Hey, are you recovered from Sunday night yet? How's the head, etc, etc, etc. And then we're chatting for a little while. And then on the Tuesday, I'm saying, do you want to do this? Do you want to... What am I saying?
On the Tuesday, we're talking about the next date. Sorry, I am listening to
you. No, I know. I'm not, I'm not quizzing you. But I'm saying, what am I pitching for the second date? Am I now looking for something like because we've done the coffee shop, and we've actually by default done the pub as well.
Yeah, I think you've kind of fitted 3 dates there in almost one. You know, you've got to know them quite well.
So where am I going next?
I would say...
What is date 2 then?
Date 2 is collect her from her house.
Okay.
Bring her for a meal.
A meal? We're already going for a meal?
Yeah.
Okay. I suppose we got on so well on the first date. We broke down an awful lot of barriers and stuff like that. That like,
out of respect, I would say, guys, if you can at all, go and collect a girl.
Okay. So that she can get as drunk as she wants.
It's not even about.
But then you're not able to drink.
Yeah. No. Well, just collect her from her house, just to kind of make it non-effort.
Yeah. No. Okay. All right.
Yeah. It's not about drinking, really. I'd say the fact that you drank on the first one, you might need to get to know each other sober, but at least with a few drinks, it's kind of, you've got to know each other a bit more, so you'll be more comfortable with each other on the second date. So,
we go for a bite to eat on Friday night.
Okay.
Friday night?
Yeah, if that suits everybody, yeah.
That's arranged on the Tuesday.
Okay.
How much communication and contact and messaging? You're making a face already.
Yeah.
Are you expecting from me on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday? Now,
we have very different opinions on this.
I know, this is why this is good.
Yeah.
This is why this is
good. Feel like
I've arranged my second date with you on Tuesday.
That's lovely, yeah.
Okay. So what should I be like? Should I then, and I know what you're going to say to this, right? Should I add you on Snapchat and I be sending you like funny snaps in the 3 days, or should I be sending you good morning messages, or should I be sending you like conversational messages, or should I not bloody well say anything to you on Wednesday and Thursday and just say on Friday we still okay for tonight?
I know. What is your opinion here? Would probably text you Friday.
But are you expecting a message from me on Wednesday and Thursday?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why? All we've had is one date.
Yeah. I know. I'm needy.
Well, I don't think you're alone in that. But like, it's good for the listeners and it's good for me to learn what's the line.
I probably like you more though because you don't text me.
Okay. But then
subconsciously
we're getting into the games then. Yes. Yeah, exactly. And guys know that too.
Do guys know that?
Oh, 100% they do. Sorry for like being a traitor to my gender here, but like we do know, like if you kind of, as you used the term the other day, if you breadcrumb.
Breadcrumbing, yes.
Okay, now there comes a time where that's just immature, and that is just being a fuckboy. But
there's this fine line between a fuckboy and a guy that just doesn't want to come on too strong. Yeah,
exactly. But that does go through your head that like, you know, how are you? Do you know what I mean? And like you see, and women, I know women talk to each other.
Oh, we do.
Yes, you do. So like, you don't want to be the guy that she's telling her friends about in a bad way. So like, you do have to kind of, as from a guy's point of view, you have to play it cool a little bit. And like it like you said,
but is it all games, guys? Is that all games?
It's not all games, but like unfortunately there is an element of that. And like if we're going to do this and we're going to pretend that life is a Disney movie, then like nobody will fucking listen because it's not, right?
Okay.
And like every time I say this, you give me kind of a dirty look.
I give the sad eyes because
you do because
I just want the Disney movie.
I know,
and that's probably why I'm
so do single. I. But like, you know, life is more like love, hate, and 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know. That's the two that popped into my head. But no, okay. So should I not text you then from the Tuesday to the Friday?
Oh no, do text me.
But
please.
If I don't, but you're attracted to me. We've gone on really well. We had a great first date. So am I better off not texting you?
I want to say, I know me, and I will want to kill you by Friday.
But in a good way.
In a good way. I'll have convinced myself you're the love of my life if you haven't texted me by Friday.
Okay.
Whereas if you're texting me all the time, I'll probably still swiping away on Tinder, you know.
So, really?
But I don't know, kind of, yeah. Like, I'm doing a lot of likes and kind ofs because I would like more communication in general life with guy. You know, if I'm seeing a guy, I'd like more communication, but no hints there.
No,
I'm yet to sing this out.
No,
but then maybe if I got more communication, I wouldn't be feeling it as
here,
much.
Live on air, that if I don't message you, if I kind of starve you a little bit,
I'm chomping at the bit.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's like, obviously, like we said, there's a fine line between like you know, playing it cool and being, I hate to use the word, but a little bit tactical about it, and just being a fuckboy, and like just like see the message come up on the phone. I'm gonna leave that a couple of hours now. Just
do you
just
do that?
No, of course we do.
You do.
It depends. Do you know what I mean? Like you want a girl to be into you. Like, do you know what I mean? And sometimes you kind of get the vibe that the girl isn't into you, and then you kind of have to bloody well fight to like make yourself a little bit more of a appealing. Do you know what I mean? To like give a little bit of a kind of a dangerous...
Can I throw something at you now?
Oh, absolutely.
So if you're seeing a girl and you're like a few dates in, and she says straight out, I feel you don't communicate enough with me. No games there, she's telling you.
Yeah.
What do you do there?
I'm an awful person, but like I had this experience, and I've since gone back to the person and apologise. But I kind of said like, well, you know, I'm working a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like I can't, and because of the nature of my job, I can't be walking around with my phone in my hand all day. So I'm communicating with you as best as I can. Now that wasn't true.
Okay, you didn't up it. You didn't up the communication.
I was playing the game.
Why? If she told you straight out, she's not playing games. Why?
It's probably an insecurity in me that I thought maybe I was punching a little bit above my weight, so I was trying to make her want me, give a little bit of a mysterious, dangerous edge to me, like the bad boy thing. So, but I was breadcrumbing there, right? Yeah. But when she confronted me over it, I was like, you know, I'm doing the best I can. Do you know what I mean?
Did you respect her more for being straight to games?
No, I didn't.
Would that frighten you away?
No, okay, it's not as straightforward as I'm making out, but like I like kind of made her feel like she was being a little bit needy and stuff like that, which wasn't nice by me, and I have apologized because you made me realize that that wasn't nice, so I have apologized to the person since. But yeah, like I suppose I was a little bit immature, and like I would send her snaps instead, and you're making the face again.
I'm doing the face.
Yeah, I would send her Snapchats instead of WhatsApp messages. Now, okay. There's two sides to this argument. I could be like, you know, like say, oh, which is in a way true. I would be like, at the time I was working in Brown Thomas, and I would like, my phone would be in the stock room, so I would sneak into the stock room, take a quick snap, and then I have to leave my phone and go away from it again. Okay, so that's honestly true. But like, if I was standing up in the stock room, sending a big long freaking message, and my manager walked in.
Okay,
like,
I think
phone
fair
was
enough.
in your locker, and I don't want to see that again. You know what I mean? So like when you're at work, like unless you're sitting at a desk all day and like you can pick up your phone, do whatever you want. And like even in the job that I'm in now, I'm training guys. I can't be on my phone all day. You know what I mean? So, but
I think
then
it's understandable.
It comes off as like playing games and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And like, but there is a little bit of element of that. You want a girl to like you, and if you think in the beginning that the girl doesn't like take you like seriously enough or whatever, you are inclined to start thinking, right, well, I need to kind of be a little bit of a bad boy here, and I need to make her think that, you know, there's something to be attracted to here and stuff like that. And you just admit it.
Yeah, my
works.
eyes are being opened. Yes, come in. Hi. How are you?
Okay, we have a guest, an impromptu guest here. With
throw that behind there.
Don't bother.
Am I on camera now?
You are, yeah.
Hello, camera.
This man is working out with his girlfriend, so he has it all sussed. We're talking about dating and love life.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 bars, one for me, one for her.
That's it, work out together.
That works.
Those who work
Couples
out
who work out together
exactly.
Stay together.
And kill each other.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks,
okay, reset.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, what you were about to say there,
Where was I?
You've learned something here.
Yeah, you've opened my eyes a little bit. To be honest, I just thought guys were just going along with the flow, and if you didn't hear much from them, that meant they weren't into you, and if you heard a lot from them, that meant they were into you. I realise now that that's not the case.
The game.
That's the game, and that's what's happening out there.
Okay, so before we get to date 2, we're going to cut it off here.
Yeah.
Because we don't want this
is
to be 4 hours. Okay, so let's remember this for the next time. Yeah. And I hope...
I saw something actually, though. I saw something on the internet. Oh, this is me. What? You're going to slag me now. On my memes.
On meme? Oh, God.
No, I'm not going to read out my memes.
Go on, do it.
This I feel is very true.
Oh.
Funny thing about life, Patrick, is if you refuse to settle for anything but the best, you very often get the best. So if you don't want to put up with it, girls, if you're not happy with it, don't settle for it. And if he walks away, then he's not good enough for you. That's my opinion. Patrick is rolling
Thank
his eyes.
God for a meme, and that was probably said by Marilyn Monroe.
No,
and
like
then she said up Weston. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, on
that note,
we're going to leave it for today. If this does make air, we'd love to hear your thoughts on this.
Yes.
I feel like I'm going to get crucified for this.
And I feel like, girls, you're with me on this. I mean, I'm all for the Disney romance. Patrick's all for the games, but
no, let's clear this up before we sign off here. I am not all for the games.
You feel you have to do them?
No, I don't. If I met someone that I really, really liked, I would be completely genuine with them. I'm not saying I'm a complete game player. I'm just saying I'm aware of the games and I'm being honest and realistic here.
You guys do.
I'm not going to sit here, because I'll tell you why. Nobody's going to listen if I sit here and pretend that this is all bloody well Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I do all this shit. I have done what we talked about there, and I wasn't proud of it, and I apologized to the girl after when I realised.
Okay.
But I feel like that unless
girls need to know this is going on.
This is no, they don't. But I feel like if we sit here and we pretend that life is a Disney movie and we say like, oh, everything, and like, oh yeah, I would do this, I would do that. I'm just, who's going to listen to that? Because at the end of the day, like, these things do go on.
Yes.
And I'm just being honest about it. You know what I mean? I'm not painting myself as the big fuckboy game player, but I have friends. I talk to guys, I talk to girls, I know this goes on. There's no point in me sitting here and the two of us doing this scenario and going through the whole thing like it's one big romantic fairy tale.
That's why we're here at the Love Life podcast. We're just being straight out, honest, my opinion, your opinion, and
now if anyone does hear this and they want to give me some counter arguments or they want to ask any questions, I would love to answer them, and maybe I'm not an expert on everything.
So look us up.
I know I'm not an expert on everything.
DM us maybe on Instagram.
Absolutely. At I am McLaughlin, not Ian, would you believe? It's not Ian.
Is it not Ian?
It's not Ian. My name's Patrick. Yeah.
No, I didn't. I call him Ian just to annoy him.
Yeah.
So
it happens
when you message him, call him Ian. He loves that.
Please don't call me Ian when you message me.
I am McLaughlin.
If you wish me a happy birthday, don't call me Ian, please.
And then I am Anna. I'm not I am Anna O'Connor. I'm just Anna O'Connor on Instagram. So send me a DM and let me know your thoughts. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you very much.
And we will see you.
And we're out.
See you next week. Love life.
Love/life.
Mwah.
Mwah.